The White Plains Basketball Boosters present Wildcats basketball on FNN, the Friday Night Network. Today's game is presented by J.F. Morgan General Contractor, Tom and Krista Young, Crawford Office Supply, Big B Grocery, Tony Bolton Chiropractic, and by State Representative K.L. Brown. The basketball boosters would also like to thank Noble Bank, Stan McCarter, Phil Bussey, and Chris Tillery for their support this season. Now, let's get you courtside for today's game with the play-by-play voice of Wildcats basketball on FNN. Here's Grady Sapp.
Welcome back here to White Plains High School. And I'm not really sure how we top the girls' action that we just witnessed here as the Wildcats pick up what I understand is their first ever win over the Lady Golden Eagles, and they do it in overtime in exciting fashion, 54-47, overcoming a 5-point deficit late in that fourth quarter. And Chase, I don't know how we top that one with the boys' game.
It's going to be tough because that was a special win for the White Plains Lady Wildcats, like you said. And you could tell by senior Shelby Wood, the way she reacted after that game, that this was a special game. And I'm glad I got to be here to be a part of it because that was one of the most fun games I've ever called.
That was outstanding. That was a blast to call for sure. And, of course, we'll have boys action now as we got to turn our attention here. And it's a big night for this Wildcats team because they continue to control their own destiny within this area. They are a perfect 3-0 in the area play as they've beaten everybody in the area once, and now you start the second time around. So keep winning, and you control your own destiny, and hopefully we'll host the area tournament, but you got to start it now and get another win tonight over the Jacksonville Golden Eagles.
That's right. Jacksonville is not the Jacksonville team that we're used to seeing. They're a little down this season under first-year head coach Cordell Hunt, and this White Plains team, they're ran by Michael McGuirk, and hopefully we'll see a good game from him tonight. But, yeah, for White Plains, you're not looking ahead. You're looking at this game. And I know right now it looks like it's going to come down to Cherokee County and Jacksonville to see who is the first in the area. But you can't look at that and forget about these games because these games are just as important. And Jacksonville, they've snuck up on some teams this year, and they could very easily do that tonight.
Well, you don't really have to look very far to be reminded because in the game we just had, you had a White Plains team that had not won an area game, and they were able to pull the upset over the Lady Golden Eagles and get their first ever win. So if you're the Wildcats, you're on the other side of this now. You're the team that everybody thinks is going to win this ball game, and you've already beaten this team once pretty handily up in Jacksonville. So everybody expects you to do that tonight, but you can't let down. You can't let down your guard because they all count exactly the same.
That's exactly right. And like you mentioned, you can't let down your guard. And that first game proves a point to, I hope anybody watching, that proves a point to you that anything can happen on any given night in high school sports when you have two high school teams going at it, a team who hadn't won an area game come out and beat a team who is a good Jacksonville Lady Golden Eagle team. So, and that gives the Lady Wildcats a lot of confidence, and it could give both of these teams confidence, whoever wins, going into the county tournament that starts tomorrow.
Absolutely. Big momentum booster, certainly for the Lady Wildcats as they head into action on Monday. And the Wildcats here, the boys can get the same kind of boost if they can pull out another area win here at home over the Golden Eagles. We'll grab a timeout. We'll be back, and we'll have the national anthem, get our starting lineups, and get the ball in the air. It's White Plains and Jacksonville coming up on the Friday Night Network.
Serving Calhoun County for over 30 years, Crawford Office Supply offers selection, convenience, and low prices. Choose from a wide variety of office furnishings featured in their huge showroom. With savings of 50 to 70% off scratch and dent items. You'll find it all from pens and paper to janitorial supplies at Crawford Office Supply, including on-site printing, all backed up by unmatched personal service and free delivery to local business. Crawford Office Supply, 301 South Layton Avenue in Anniston. Remember, buy local, it matters.
District 40 State Representative K.L. Brown would like to take this opportunity to wish the White Plains Wildcats the best of luck. K.L. Brown is your conservative Republican voice in Montgomery, working hard to make sure that state government is doing its best for everyone in the district. Brown chairs the Children and Senior Advisory Committee while serving on the Agriculture and Forestry and Economic Development and Tourism Committees. As a longtime area business leader, KL Brown uses the common sense and leadership skills learned over the years to be a steady, conservative Republican voice for the people in the district. Good luck, Wildcats, from State Representative KL Brown.
Does neck, back pain, or headaches impact your life? At Bolton Chiropractic Center, our goal is to help you live pain-free by discovering the benefits of chiropractic care. Our caring and compassionate staff, led by Dr. Tony Bolton and Dr. Chris Law, are committed to keeping pain from impacting your life. Our office is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including spinal decompression and digital x-rays.
Pain is impacting your life. Give us a call at 256-835-3511 or visit us online at boltonchiro.com.
Big B Grocery is a locally owned and operated full-line grocery store where you can save big on daily specials. You can pick 5 meats for only $19.99 any day of the week. At Big B Grocery, we sell only Angus beef in our meat department. Stop by and shop our daily specials. At Big B Grocery, we know what it takes to feed a family. You can even save at the checkout because we only charge 7% sales tax. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. Come shop with us at Big B Grocery on Chocolaca Road in Anniston.
Just about set for the start of the nightcap here. The Wildcats perfect 2-0 so far in action tonight. B team won earlier. Then, of course, the dramatic win by the Lady Wildcats in overtime, 54-47 over the Lady Golden Eagles. And we're just about set to get the boys action going here. In just a moment, we'll have our national anthem coming up, and then we'll do the starting lineups, and then we are ready to rock and roll. And Chase, if the boys game holds as much excitement as the girls game, we're in for quite a night.
Yes, that will be 2 fun games for us, and looking forward to this one here. I've seen both of these teams play, both good teams, and excited to see what this game holds here.
White Plains High School Gymnasium and Richard Mountain basketball court. Home of Wildcats. At this time, we ask you to please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And now we're ready for the starting lineups here as we get set for the Wildcats and the Golden Eagles. First up for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, Taj Kirkland will get the start. He is in number 2. Number 5 is Ryvan Hill, and he is really the main scoring threat on this Golden Eagle team, and the guy you've got to kind of shut down a little bit if you're White Plains.
A junior, number 24, Alex Davis.
Number 24 is Alex Davis, who will get the start tonight.
And a sophomore, number 30, Alex Gilbert.
Alex Gilbert, number 30. There's the starter, and I missed one.
DeAndre McClain.
DeAndre McClain. Now for the White Plains Wildcats, Peyton Morgan. He is number 4 tonight for the Wildcats, same as it's been, as you see the roster there. Dylan McAreef, he is number 5. D-Mac will get the start. Also starting tonight, number 23 is Macy Carr. Number 33 is Brett Beaver. And number 15, Michael Scott McGurk. Head coach, of course, is Chris Randall.
A senior, number 33, Brett Beaver.
And for this Wildcats team, obviously you know what you're going to get with
a senior,
Macy Carr and with Michael Scott McGuirk. They're going to be the guys that are going to lead the scoring. But you need some of these other guys to step up and get some points for you offensively. And, of course, they do a great job of setting screens and rebounding. You got to have everybody on the same page to get a win tonight.
That's right. On Monday against Weaver, Burridge came in here. Gavin Burridge came in and did a fantastic job. Hit some three-pointers, got some shots off, as well as Peyton Morgan did well Monday as well. So those were two Wildcats that really stepped up on Monday.
So we're about ready to go. Riven Hill, Brett Beaver will be at midcourt for their respective teams. Ball in the air. Opening tip, knocked out of bounds. And I believe it's going to go the way of the Golden Eagles. I think it was out off the hands of Brett Beaver, and it was. So Jacksonville will open the night with the basketball. Kirkland will get it in for DeAndre McCain. And McCain will move it around the left side now. Back up to Hill. They did a good job against Hill in the first game this year between the two. Kirkland in the lane, throws up the shot, going to get the foul on Brett Beaver. And Brett has had some trouble getting in foul trouble early this season.
Yes.
Had that problem the other night at Hoax Bluff, and certainly will need him on the inside for this Wildcats team.
Have him and McGuirk both down low is a huge deal for White Plains. A lot of height down low.
Kirkland 1 for 2, and McGuirk will clear the rebound for White Plains. Wildcats will get their first look at it offensively now. Quickly ahead for Peyton Morgan. Morgan's going to move it around outside now for D-Mac. Left wing as Macy Carr going to go baseline, cut off. And looking across, pass a little too far outside for McGuirk. He spots it, gets it back over, chipped away from Beaver on the inlet pass. And McGuirk again there to grab the loose ball for White Plains. Going back inside now to Brett Beaver. Beaver's going to move it in the lane. Outside the top of the key for Morgan, and good defense by the Golden Eagles. Nothing open on the inside for White Plains.
Yeah, this Jacksonville defense, you can tell they're just packed in tight in this 1-2-2 here.
Beaver splashed out, got it back up to D-Mac. Now Carr outside. Macy looking for an opening, finds one, puts up the shot, won't go. And the rebound's going to be pulled down by the Golden Eagles. Alex Davis will clear it.
Cordell Hunt, head coach for Jacksonville, is wanting to push it up the floor fast. I was telling him to get up the floor. He wants to make this a fast-paced game.
Alex Davis backs it in. Off the baseline, turnaround is good. And it's a 3-0 run to start this one. And now pressure from the Golden Eagles as D-Mac catches it. Now he'll pull it back up the floor for White Plains. Pulls it back to Macy Carr. Now the Cats will set the offense down by 3 early in this one. Going down baseline for Beaver. Over Davis is good. He gets the foul. He'll go to the line for the and one. A chance to tie this one up.
Great job there for Brett Beaver. He created that foul.
So the big men for each team have one early on. Missed free throw. Put back is good, though. Macy Carr with the follow-up, and White Plains leads it 4-3.
Macy Carr, a fantastic athlete. He's really helped the Wildcats this season.
So here's Riven Hill now working it for the Golden Eagles. Outside Gilbert with it now for the Golden Eagles. He's going to move it over. Pulls back on the dribble now, drops it off on the far side for McCain. Ball knocked away by Macy Carr and retrieved there by Peyton Morgan, so the Wildcats get the turnover. Here comes Carr and company back to work. Macy going to go baseline. All the way in. Turnaround is no good. Pulled out of off the glass by Alex Davis. Riven Hill, long three. Off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound by Michael Scott McGuirk. McGuirk's got a little hesitation. Gone right off the end. And if he gets that little hesitation step and re-accelerates, it's over.
Yes, he can fly past anybody, and that's what makes him a special basketball player.
6-0 run here for the Wildcats. A missed three outside by Gilbert, and it'll be White Plains basketball going the other way. D-Mac will inbound it for Macy Carr, and the Cats will go back to work offensively here in this first quarter action. Macy Carr drop it off for Brett Beaver, lays it up and in.
Beaver's done a good job down there so far here halfway through the quarter.
So the Wildcats in the midst of an 8-0 run right now. McCain get it back to Davis. Davis will back it in, get it back outside to McCain. Open for three. He drains it. Pulls the Golden Eagles back within three now. Full court pressure. Get it ahead to Beaver. Hand it to Carr. And here come the Wildcats. Carr to the right corner for Morgan. Morgan will move with the ball. Loses it. Gets it back. Hand it off to Beaver. Come back up top side for Carr. The Wildcats will reset the offense. And it looks like it's going to be McCain drawing the assignment of guarding McGuirk. And he is in his hip pocket right now early on in this one. Macy Carr goes down the off for number 3, whom I don't have on the roster.
Do not have number 3 either.
I'll let you step down and see if you can get us a name on that one. So White Plains off the Jacksonville turnover will have the basketball. They lead it by 2. And Jalen Jackson's going to bring it up the floor, get it ahead to D-Mac, and D-Mac and company will go back to work. He's going to drive down around Davis, cut off, hands it back to McGuirk, down the lane, misses the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Alex Davis. Ryvan Hill will push it back up the floor now. Off balance, fade away, short. Jalen Jackson will clear the rebound for White Plains.
Cade Landers, number 3.
What's the name?
Cade Landers.
Cade Landers. McGuirk gets the shot. And the one. Michael McGuirk will go to the line for the and one opportunity. And so, Chase, we're watching this matchup tonight, and we could see these same two teams on Monday. Is that right? Jacksonville plays tomorrow against JCA?
Yes, they got the 10:30 game in the morning, so don't have to turn around and play again tomorrow morning after this game. But, yeah, we could see this again.
On Monday afternoon at 1:30, as that will be the opening round of the tournament for White Plains on Monday. Want to let you know that we'll be bringing you White Plains games during the Calhoun County basketball tournament. We'll have those on Monday. And that will be the extent of our coverage of the county basketball tournament, as we'll bring you all the games that White Plains participates in during the course of that tournament. Macy Carr with the free throws, missed the first. Ryvan Hill had picked up his first personal. It is the 5th team foul on the Golden Eagles early in this one. And Macy Carr drops down the second of those free throws. So he's 1 for 2 there, 14-9, the lead for the Cats. Jackson gonna hand it off to Landers. Landers going down low to Hill. In the lane, little one-hander is good, and he gets the foul. He'll have the N1 opportunity.
He's a good basketball player. Watched him during the Christmas tournament over at Champion Sports Academy. Put up 50 points in a game against Weaver, I believe. It was a good game, fun game to watch. He's a fun player.
This is the free throw. And the rebound wrestled away by Jameer Jackson. Thought it was going to be plucked out of the air there by White Plains, but couldn't hang on to it. Ryvan Hill with the 3 ball, no good. Rebound, short on the putback. Gets it back again, Hunter Vinson. And it's out of bounds off of White Plains, they say. So McGuirk and Beaver quickly back up and back in. Macy Carr will get a breather. Gavin Burridge will check back out as well. And here's Ryvan Hill over on the left wing. Trying to take D-Mac off the dribble. Goes right around him. Reverse layup is good.
He went baseline. Saw there was an opening on the other side of the glass. Was able to put himself back under the backboard and get that shot in.
So that puts the Wildcats up by only 1 right now. As Jacksonville, a good first quarter here on the road. Here's Brett Beaver. Little reverse pivot. Drops it in off the glass.
That's his 6th point of the night so far here in the first quarter.
Now here is Landers with it. Landers going to drive it down the lane. Shot up and in for Cade Landers. The lead is 1 again for White Plains.
Seems like White Plains can get that lead. They just can't hang on to it. Jacksonville finds a way to cut it back within a couple points.
Now here's D-Mac up to McGuirk. Beyond the old timeline. He will lob it down free throw line now for Beaver. Going to fake the handoff and hand it off instead to Peyton Morgan, who will hand it back outside. There goes Michael McGuirk, cut off. Good defense by the Golden Eagles. And McGuirk's got it again. Here's Beaver out beyond the free throw line, handed off to McGuirk. Michael Scott, little move in the lane, drops it in. Seen him do that so many times.
Yes, it's a good play there.
Landers out of control and bailed out on the blocking foul by Peyton Morgan, and Landers up off the floor and looked like he had already lost his balance and fell into Morgan, and that kind of bailed out an out of control play for Cade Landers. Taylor Jackson out, Macy Carr in, Andrew McCarter in, as Brett Beaver will get a breather here at the end of the first quarter. And now that foul on Gavin Burridge, that was his first, is the team's third for White Plains. And now into the ball game is Jay Davis for the Golden Eagles. Landers will hang it over to Jackson. Back to Landers and now to Davis. And let's see, Landers double teamed. Finds the open man in Vincent, puts up the one-hander too strong. Peyton Morgan will have the rebound for White Plains. Get it to McGuirk and not going to get the shot off before the buzzer at the end of 1. White Plains leads it by 3 here on the Friday Night Network.
Big B Grocery is a locally owned and operated full-line grocery store where you can save big on daily specials. You can pick 5 meats for only $19.99 any day of the week. At Big B Grocery, we sell only Angus beef in our meat department. Stop by and shop our daily specials. At Big B Grocery, we know what it takes to feed a family. You can even save at the checkout because we only charge 7% sales tax. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. Come shop with us at Big B Grocery on Chocolaca Road in Anniston.
Tom Young and all the attorneys of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington are some of the most experienced and respected attorneys in the area. Their firm specializes in personal injury, insurance fraud, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, real estate, and corporate law. The law firm of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington. Call them at 256-235-2240.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Fun first quarter is in the books. We're about ready to go with quarter number 2. Grady Sapp, Chase Robinson with you here. Courtside at White Plains High School. Had a little technical difficulty in that first quarter. Lost power as the plug got yanked out of the wall over there along the baseline. So that was the problem there. We're back up at full strength.
Macy Carr brings it across there like he does so well. He'll drive in, put it up. And Brett Beaver, nice rebound.
And it kept alive by McGuirk, but he couldn't control it. And back the other way comes Jay Davis. And Davis travels with the basketball. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Ken Barnwell. He's watching the game over in Moody. Ken is a 1959 graduate of White Plains, and he is an avid White Plains Wildcats fan, and he never misses a game. And they're going to be the carry call on Macy Carr as the tight defense by Jameer Jackson. So Coach Randall less than pleased with the turnover there. Get it in. There's McCain back in the ball game. Handed off outside to Landers. And now he'll come back up top side for Davis. Jay Davis was a starter earlier in the year for the Golden Eagles. Didn't get the start tonight. And there's Jameer Jackson, baseline blocked by Brett Beaver. And they're going to have a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be on Gavin Burridge before the block.
That'll be his first personal foul there.
Actually, they'll get him his second.
His second.
4th team foul now on the Cats, and Jameer Jackson at the line can pull the Golden Eagles back within 1 yet again, as though he misses the first. Peyton Morgan in. Andrew McCarter will be out for White Plains. Just underway second quarter. It's been a close one throughout. And both free throws are missed, and the rebound comes off for Michael McGuirk, and here come the Cats. Fired ahead to Morgan. He almost traveled, picks up the dribble, looking for help. Finds it back outside with Macy Carr.
White Plains gets the ball down the floor so fast. Their passes have so much speed on them.
Brett Beaver gets the open look and lays it up and in off the glass. Another bucket for the senior. Now Landers cut off on the drive, hands it back out to McCain, and the Golden Eagles will reset the offense. Outside look, Landers for three, in there from the right corner.
His 5th point of the day there.
So here's Macy Carr and company back to work. Carr going to bounce it down low to Brett Beaver, give it right back out to Carr. Spots up for three. No, off the glass. Missed that one badly. Fired ahead to McCain. He steps back, hands it back over to Davis. And now Landers open, top of the key, fires up another three. And he gives the Golden Eagles the lead. Timeout on the floor. White Plains trails by 1 here on the Friday Night Network.
District 40 State Representative K.L. Brown would like to take this opportunity to wish the White Plains Wildcats the best of luck. K.L. Brown is your conservative Republican voice in Montgomery, working hard to make sure that state government is doing its best for everyone in the district. Brown chairs the Children and Senior Advisory Committee while serving on the Agriculture and Forestry and Economic Development and Tourism Committees. As a longtime area business leader, K.L. Brown uses the common sense and leadership skills learned over the years to be a steady, conservative Republican voice for the people in the district. Good luck, Wildcats, from State Representative K.L. Brown.
Serving Calhoun County for over 30 years, Crawford Office Supply offers selection, convenience, and low prices. Choose from a wide variety of office furnishings featured in their huge showroom. With savings of 50 to 70% off scratch and dent items. You'll find it all from pens and paper to janitorial supplies at Crawford Office Supply, including on-site printing, all backed up by unmatched personal service and free delivery to local business. Crawford Office Supply, 301 South Layton Avenue in Anniston. Remember, buy local, it matters.
Out of the timeout, White Plains down by a point. We'll get it in now, facing full court pressure from the Golden Eagles. Here's Carr, and he's going to be fouled. The reach in there by Jackson.
Got the foul using the forearm, pushing off on the defense there, reaching in for the ball. So
there goes Macy. Drop it off to Brett Beaver. He's got another basket. Looks like the Cats saw something they felt like they could work with Brett Beaver on the inside tonight.
Yes, that is his 10th point of the day so far here.
Outside for Landers. Back over to Davis as they'll work it around the horn. The shooting has been good from the outside so far for the Golden Eagles, and it has kept them in this basketball game to this point. Landers, McCain, Hill, all have hit baskets from the perimeter tonight for the Golden Eagles as they continue to work it around. There's McCain with a nice cut and a feed to Davis, left alone underneath the basket, got the easy layup.
Jay Davis was left wide open under that basket to give the lead to Jacksonville there.
Here's Carr going down the lane around Jameer Jackson, misses a shot. Beaver keeps it alive, puts it up, gets the basket, and the one. What a game for Brett Beaver.
Brett Beaver has had an excellent quarter and a half so far here. And that's a good thing to look down low, and hopefully he'll keep this up throughout the game here.
Austin Bussey going to check in for Peyton Morgan for the Wildcats. And it'll be Alex Gilbert back up and in the game now for Jacksonville as he will get Ryvan Hill, who will get a breather.
It's 2 fouls on Ryvan Hill.
Beaver's free throw is flat and too strong. Tipped up, kept alive. McGuirk's got it, puts it up, gets it in, and he gets the one. He just has a knack for making those impossible shots.
Yes, he does. He is. He makes it look easy.
That's the second on Cade Landers now for the Golden Eagles as McGuirk's free throw is no good. Macy Carr gets the rebound, pump fake, shot up over Gilbert is good.
That's 3 scores for White Plains right out of the row basket consecutively. That is not what Jacksonville wants, and that puts a lot of momentum towards White Plains here halfway through the second quarter.
Did not do a good job of boxing out on any of those opportunities down there, did the Golden Eagles. And the Wildcats streak back out to a 5-point lead after Jacksonville had taken the 1-point lead, and there's a zig and a zag. And the turnover there off the pass. So it'll be White Plains now as Jacksonville looks a little bit out of sync all of a sudden.
Yes, they do, and KJ Satchel checking the game for Jacksonville, looking for some presence down low.
Macy Carr lob it ahead to McGurk. He's going to be fouled from behind by McCain. And that's the 9th team foul on Jacksonville, and White Plains will shoot the 1-and-1. And the free throw shooting, though, so far for the Wildcats has not been too good.
It has not.
Taj Kirkland back in the game. McCain will have a seat.
2 for 6 so far from the free throw line here.
And miss another one. Yeah, nope. They get the shooter's roll that time.
Yes, it did. Hit the back of the rim and.
You never made any like that, did you, Chase?
All mine went straight through.
That's what I thought. And that was strong, and Brett Beaver will clear another rebound for White Plains on a missed free throw. There goes McGurk. Blocking foul is going to be the call on the inside on KJ Satches, and Michael McGurk will go right back to the line to shoot 2 more. Working hard on the inside there for the Wildcats, as they have just been a rebounding machine on these missed free throws. That's one thing that's really played to their advantage so far.
It sure has.
First personal on Satches and 10th on Jacksonville overall now, 10th team foul, so they are White Plains in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Got a discussion of some sort between our officials and the table here.
Do we have the books not agreeing on something, or could you get a listen in?
There was a malfunction with the book. That would be a technical foul against Jacksonville. They did not have a number in the book, apparently.
It might have been 34 since that foul just came on him. Michael McGurk makes the 2 free throws. Now he's going to shoot the technical free throws.
That's exactly who you want at the line in a situation like this.
And he didn't make 3 in a row either.
No.
Nobody ever does.
I hadn't seen anybody tonight, and I don't know if I've ever seen anybody hit 3 in a row.
If I have, it's been very few and far between. He makes 3 of 4, though.
Yes.
And White Plains will have the basketball. And suddenly the lead has swollen to 9 for the Wildcats. And most all of these points, Chase, have come down right around the basket off free throw misses.
Yes, they have. And a backcourt violation called, yep.
And Coach Randall just beside himself. It's one of the more important and entertaining parts of watching a White Plains game is watching Coach over on the sideline.
Very intense and knows how to get it out of his players.
Yeah. Landers gets in and a blocking foul called on White Plains on the inside. That is on Austin Bussey on the floor, so a non-shooting foul. And yet he's so laid back on the golf course.
Yeah.
He does not bring that same intensity. He's good. As the outside shot for Jay Davis will drop in for 3. Get the Golden Eagles back within 6. Yeah, but on the golf course, he's very laid back, Miller.
Wow.
But on the sidelines, not so much.
No, he's not.
Of course, he's usually beating me on the golf course, so he's in a good mood. Macy Carr to Brett Beaver. As you're going to get the reach-in foul on Alex Gilbert, going to be the call. And now Brett Beaver goes to the line to shoot 2, as it is the double bonus. And that's the first personal there on Gilbert.
Brett Beaver looking for some more points here as he adds another one. Good night for Brett Beaver so far.
Not the ideal way you want to make a free throw banking it off the glass, but you'll take it any way it'll come. One more free throw coming up for Beaver. That one looks better and drops right in there. The lead is 8. Beaver will have a seat and get much deserved rest right now for this Wildcats team.
Yes, he does. He is 14 points for Beaver so far here, halfway through 2.
Cade Landers with the ball. Now Jay Davis, who had the 3 the last time down, run a little motion. Gilbert outside, Landers left alone, and he misses the 3 that time. Bussey kept it alive, goes right over to Gilbert, though, and so the Golden Eagles will get another crack at it.
Landers is not one you want to leave all alone out there, as he's hit 2 3-pointers here in the second quarter.
Here's Gilbert out to Davis. He's left alone. He fires up a 3. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. Macy Carr pushes it up, hand it back to McGuirk, spots up, fires up a 3 of his own, and it's in there.
Good shot there from Michael McGuirk.
And the lead double digits for the first time tonight for either team. White Plains pulls away to an 11-point lead here as we are under the 3-minute mark. Landers will drop it down to Satches, get it right back. Landers with the basketball, working against Peyton Morgan. Now pulls it well out, looking to take him off the dribble, hand it off to Gilbert. Alex will scrimmage down inside to Davis, back up to Landers. Gets around Peyton with a little offhanded shot, won't go. McGuirk will clear the rebound for White Plains.
Good defensive possession there for White Plains.
Morgan outside, and now the Wildcats showing a little patience offensively right now, looking for a good look. Carr goes right down the lane, shot no good, but he's fouled on the inside. That'll be on KJ Satches, I believe. Be his second personal, as Vinson will get back up and ready to check back in the game for Jacksonville. D-Mac and Brett Beaver ready to come back in for the Wildcats. 2 free throws here for Macy Carr. Misses the first. Bussey and Morgan will check out. I'll tell you, Chase, I like this Wildcats team if you can get performances like this out of Beaver on a regular basis. That's a 3-pronged scoring attack, and that is a big deal. As they have a lane violation as Brett misses them both, or rather Macy misses them both. But that is a big addition to this team. If you get 3 scores, they're hard to handle.
Yes, especially scoring the points that they are right now. McGuirk and Beaver, the 2 biggest guys on the floor right now. Big points out of them is a difference maker right there as McGuirk gets the steal.
And there comes McGuirk, slams it home for the Wildcats.
And fans love that here at White Plains.
Yeah. And you got a couple of guys that can do that this year in McGuirk and Macy Carr. And the lead now is 13 for the Cats. Here goes Gilbert, cut off by McGuirk, shoots it over him and misses it. Macy Carr will get the long rebound. Macy coming up, drop it off on the outside to D-Mac. Hand it back to Beaver, swinging around to Jackson in the corner. Jackson's going to drive baseline, puts up the shot, won't go, tips it out, tips it up, and it's out of bounds off of Jacksonville. Well, it was a close game. Chase is kind of blown open a little bit here late in the second quarter.
White Plains has come alive here thanks to Brett Beaver and Michael McGuirk, the 2 we knew were going to lead this game there as Macy Carr picks up another bucket there.
That was just, they made that look easy that time. Golden Eagles looking for the answer offensively. Landers trying to provide it. He is going to get fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple.
Foul was on Dylan McAreeth.
D-Mac's first of the night, 16 foul on the Wildcats. And Cade Landers, free throw is up and in there. Ryvan Hill going to check back in with 2 personals here late in the second quarter. A little surprised to see that, perhaps.
Yeah, because he's one of those players you want to have just in case it ends up being a good game later on. You want to have him in the ball game.
And we get the lane violation. It goes the other way for White Plains. Well, Chase, if you see this game getting away, if you're Jacksonville, you got to play in the morning.
Yes.
How long do you continue to push your starters, or do you think about substituting a good bit if you see it getting away?
With the 10:30 tip-off in the morning and it being 8:30 right now, that's an interesting situation with this being an area game. You know, you want to If he gets too far ahead, yeah, we'll probably see a lot more substituting there.
What a move by McGuirk.
Great
Misses
move.
a shot, gets it back, puts it up, gets it in. He'll go to the line and one. Goodness gracious, we still have 46 seconds and 43 points on the board for this Wildcats team here in the first half.
Running out of room here on my score sheet for McGuirk.
And he misses the free throw. Brett Beaver gets it, get it back to McGuirk, lays it up and in. 4-point trip for the senior. An 18-point game now. Landers pulls up flat on the three-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by the Cats. Here's Macy Carr quickly back up the floor. Brett Beaver flashing down the lane. Spinning his car. Shot is good. And the one. Macy Carr will go to the line for the and one opportunity foul. Going to be on Taj Kirkland, and he hurt his knee, it looks like.
They're going to get Macy Carr with the offensive foul.
Oh, they did get him with the offensive foul.
So no basket there.
Yeah. Thought the signal indicated that it was on Jacksonville, but it was on Macy. 7th team foul on the Cats. The lead stays at 18. And hopefully Taj Kirkland is okay for the Golden Eagles. And it's Josh Glass in the game for the first time. Ball turned over by the Golden Eagles, so the Wildcats will have it with 17 seconds left. Can take the final shot of the half. Carr working against Glass. Macy going to go down the lane, and the layup is good. He gets the foul. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 21-point lead for the Cats.
Great play there for Macy Carr. Drove in with defenders, finished. That's a big thing about these White Plains Wildcats. They do a great job of finishing when they drive in.
Drake Preston's going to check in for White Plains. Michael McGuirk will get the final 4 seconds off here. Here is Carr at the line. Puts up the free throw in there for the 21-point lead. And now Andrew McCarter will check in. Brett Beaver will have a seat. Coach Randall wisely not wanting to take any chances on Beaver picking up another foul. Ryvan Hill has it for the Golden Eagles. He is going to race it across midcourt. Pull up, three-ball. Nope, off the front of the iron at the end of one half. White Plains leads it by 21. It's Wildcats basketball on the Friday Night Network.
J.F. Morgan General Contractor in Anniston is one of the area's leading commercial builders. Whether it's a landmark restaurant, sports stadium and facilities, school or church project, large industrial sites, or community-oriented service facilities, look around and you'll see our work everywhere. From start to finish at J.F. Morgan General Contractor, trust is just one of the things we build well. Located at 1110 Jones Road in Anniston, J.F. Morgan General Contractor.
Does neck, back pain, or headaches impact your life? At Bolton Chiropractic Center, our goal is to help you live pain-free by discovering the benefits of chiropractic care. Our caring and compassionate staff, led by Dr. Tony Bolton and Dr. Chris Law, are committed to keeping pain from impacting your life. Our office is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including spinal decompression and digital x-rays.
Pain is impacting your life. Give us a call at 256-835-3511 or visit us online at boltonchiro.com.
Big B Grocery is a locally owned and operated full-line grocery store where you can save big on daily specials. You can pick 5 meats for only $19.99 any day of the week. At Big B Grocery, we sell only Angus beef in our meat department. Stop by and shop our daily specials. At Big B Grocery, we know what it takes to feed a family. You can even save at the checkout because we only charge 7% sales tax. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. Come shop with us at Big B Grocery on Chocolaca Road in Anniston.
Welcome to Calhoun County, Alabama, your natural attraction. We have invigorating outdoor activities, amazing cultural sites, mouth-watering food, and southern hospitality, all wrapped into one amazing vacation destination. Whether you're looking for a relaxing overnight getaway or for a one-of-a-kind escapade, Calhoun County boasts an incredible selection of outdoor recreational opportunities. Calhoun County is the natural attraction, centrally located between Atlanta and Birmingham, with plenty of fun and memories waiting to be made. Come to Calhoun County, Alabama, a natural attraction.
Welcome you back courtside here at White Plains High School. Wildcats leading it at the break here over Jacksonville on the boys' side of things. But earlier tonight, it was an historic night for the Lady Wildcats as they get what I think is the first ever win over the Jacksonville Lady Golden Eagles tonight. Do it in overtime, coming from a 5-point deficit late in that ball game. Coach Joy Watts is here. And Coach, first up, just congratulations. And I know it has to be a really special night for you and this team.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Very, very proud of the girls' effort. And our theme this year has just been to stay focused and trust the process. And we finally played a full game. I mean, I felt like, the first quarter, we came out, in opposed to Monday and Tuesday night. If people have been keeping up with us, we played with some oomph. We started the game just with a little bit of swagger, for lack of better words. But I'm very, very pleased with the girls' effort tonight.
Yeah, it was kind of a rough stretch in the first couple of games of the week with the losses with Weaver and Hoax Bluff on the road then. And you came in tonight still looking for that first area win. And I don't know if you've watched this team, you knew that they had it in them. I don't know if people so much thought they were going to see it tonight against Jacksonville, but it really all came together, and I was so impressed down the stretch just by the heart that these girls had in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, that's one thing that I never have to question their heart or their effort. I mean, they really do give us as coaches 100%. Maybe execution's not there sometimes. Maybe, we're scatterbrained, but they really are practicing and going hard night in, night out. And I'm just so ecstatic for them that, they trusted the process and they stayed the course and finally got a positive result from it. It's hard to keep telling them it's going to happen day in and day out, and you don't get the result. But tonight they were able to see it, and like I said, hopefully confidence will become a factor moving forward.
Really saw the emotion come out from the entire team when it was done, and seeing the tears with Shelby Wood and seeing the intensity and the heart that she's played with for so long here, you could see how much the game meant to all of them, and they all just seemed overwhelmed a little bit with it all.
Yeah, I think so, and we were able to kind of take a deep breath and really talk about, in the locker room what it meant, for each of them, and of course the seniors. I mean, Jacksonville, premier program, year in and year out. They get the job done, and just to have them, it always comes down to, sometimes in our area, it comes down to us in Jacksonville. We sometimes we're the 4 seed, they're the 1 seed, and just to be able to get over the hump. I mean, you're excited for those seniors, you're excited for the future, but yeah, it's not a state championship game, but it's a big deal.
It felt a little bit like a state championship game, didn't it? Of course, now you've got that win, and now you get a week to go and play in the county tournament. You have to kind of put this one behind you a little bit. Enjoy it for a day or two, and then get ready
till Sunday. Sunday.
But Monday you open play in the tournament, and of course that's always an exciting time. It means a lot to the kids. It means a lot to the fans going up to Pete Matthews and playing in the tournament. And I hear a lot of talk that this is a team that could make some noise in that tournament.
That's always our goal. My goal going into the meeting was to play 3 games.
Yeah.
I don't know, seeding and all that stuff is nice, but I just want as normal of a week for my girls as possible. So the past couple weeks it's been Monday, Tuesday, Friday, so that was my goal. And then we talk about, game 1, we don't want to overlook anybody, and we just go back to preparation for each team. And so it's an exciting atmosphere. We've just been telling the girls to not allow it to get bigger than them. It's a lot of people, it's a big stage. And again, we're just trusting our process, 1 through 10, and the coaches. And we focus on that, and we go out and show White Plains basketball.
One thing tonight, I noticed you went to the 5 substitutes early, and you rotated them in and out a lot in that first half. And that seemed to keep them a lot fresher down the stretch against that press that Jacksonville employs.
Yeah, that was something that Coach Washington and I talked about before the game. That second group has given us so much energy the past 2 days in practice, and we wanted them to be able to showcase that as early as possible, because typically we sub a couple here and there, but they had a certain chemistry the past 2 days at practice that we really, really liked, and we saw that out of that second group. And it was just kind of a gamble that we threw out there. Chastity Nelson, I'm so excited and proud of her because, again, the last 2 practices, she just had a fire about her. And I told her, I texted her late last night and told her, hey, that's what I want you to bring to the game today. And she did. she's supposed to be our backup point guard, and I feel like she's arrived. After tonight, I think you'll see a little bit more of her. So.
Yeah, all they did was go out and get you the lead early on that ball game. So pretty good stuff. Well, Coach, again, congratulations on truly a monumental win tonight over the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, and go enjoy it and spend a little time savoring that one for a while.
Yeah, it's back to work tomorrow.
Okay, Coach Weiss, thanks very much.
Thank you.
The Lady Golden Eagles go down tonight to the Lady Cats here at White Plains High School. That's Coach Joy Watts. We'll get a timeout. We'll be back with more basketball action coming your way next here on the Friday Night Network.
J.F. Morgan General Contractor in Anniston is one of the area's leading commercial builders. Whether it's a landmark restaurant, sports stadium and facilities, school or church project, large industrial sites, or community-oriented service facilities, look around and you'll see our work everywhere. From start to finish at J.F. Morgan General Contractor, trust is just one of the things we build well. Located at 1110 Jones Road in Anniston, J.F. Morgan General Contractor.
Serving Calhoun County for over 30 years, Crawford Office Supply offers selection, convenience, and low prices. Choose from a wide variety of office furnishings featured in their huge showroom. With savings of 50 to 70% off scratch and dent items. You'll find it all from pens and paper to janitorial supplies at Crawford Office Supply, including on-site printing, all backed up by unmatched personal service and free delivery to local business. Crawford Office Supply, 301 South Layton Avenue in Anniston. Remember, buy local, it matters.
District 40 State Representative K.L. Brown would like to take this opportunity to wish the White Plains Wildcats the best of luck. K.L. Brown is your conservative Republican voice in Montgomery, working hard to make sure that state government is doing its best for everyone in the district. Brown chairs the Children and Senior Advisory Committee while serving on the Agriculture and Forestry and Economic Development and Tourism Committees. As a longtime area business leader, K.L. Brown uses the common sense and leadership skills learned over the years to be a steady, conservative Republican voice for the people in the district. Good luck, Wildcats, from State Representative K.L. Brown.
Does neck, back pain, or headaches impact your life? At Bolton Chiropractic Center, our goal is to help you live pain-free by discovering the benefits of chiropractic care. Our caring and compassionate staff, led by Dr. Tony Bolton and Dr. Chris Law, are committed to keeping pain from impacting your life. Our office is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including spinal decompression and digital x-rays.
Pain is impacting your life. Give us a call at 256-835-3511 or visit us online at boltonchiro.com.
Welcome back here to White Plains, third quarter just getting underway. Wildcats leading it big here to start this third quarter. Let's see how the Cats and the Golden Eagles come back out to start the second half. Brett Beaver with the steal. That's a pretty good start for the Cats.
That is a very good start for White Plains here. And a lot of momentum going to halftime. Let's see if they can extend this lead and here through the third quarter.
Brett Beaver trying to get loose. Puts up the shot. He's got another one.
He finished with 14 there in the first half, now 16 just underway here in the third quarter.
Best night of the year, I think, by far for Brett Beaver, and he has really been dominant as the ball almost turned over by Jacksonville. It is saved in, but right to Michael McGuirk. He gets loose over Landers, off the glass, won't go, gets it back, puts it up and in. And how many is that for Michael Scott?
That is 23 now for Michael McGuirk.
He's on pace for a normal night. Great player, and because sometimes he's just sneaky storm.
Yeah.
You kind of sit there and you don't really realize he's got as many as he does. Lob it in and knocked away by Peyton Morgan as they tried to lob it in deep and get it into Alex Davis, but good job denying that pass by Peyton. So it'll be Golden Eagles maintaining possession there, though, on the baseline. Gilbert to get it in to McCain. And now Landers will work it for the Golden Eagles. Gets a little screen, get it back out to McCain. Now to Gilbert, going down the lane. That's kind of a wild shot, and that's going to be picked off the rebound for Brett Beaver. And Michael McGuirk out, being pretty deliberate out near midcourt. Here goes Morgan, pump fake, shot, will not go, gets the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Good shot there by Morgan. He tried to put it in there and didn't go, but good job there working to get that basket.
Looking for his first 2 of the night. It's a 25-point lead right now for the Cats. They're trying to push that out to 27. Misses the free throw, though. Here comes Taj Kirkland back out. Looks like his night is done. He injured that knee earlier.
And he is a good basketball player there for Jacksonville. Good football player as well.
Now, the lead is 26. Riven Hill trying to cut it. Can't make the shot. And McGuirk will get the rebound for the Wildcats. Michael McGuirk working on McCain. Cut off. Bounces it in anyway. Lays it up and misses the shot. Gets it back and travels with it as he lost his balance. He still almost made the shot.
Not many players run into trouble, look to pass somewhere else, and then decide they can just take it up themselves, and he goes up with it.
Yeah. He's a special player. There's no question about that. Very special player. Here's Jacksonville now back to work. And Golden Eagles being deliberate with their offensive set here, down by 26. Now McCain gets free in the lane. Shot up over Beaver off the glass is good. And now Jacksonville wants to go full court pressure here against the Cats. D-Mac gets it ahead to Morgan into front court quickly, and the Wildcats look to set up the offense. Hill coming out to pressure Peyton Morgan. Now Brett Beaver going to hand it off to Gavin Burridge in the lane. Back to Morgan, running the motion offense down the lane. Cut off, pump fakes, and comes back out to Burridge. Little head fake. They say he travels with the ball. Going up, lane violation. 3 seconds in the lane. So a turnover for the Cats.
Macy Carr is going to check back in for White Plains. He has had a good day. 13 points there in the first half for Carr.
53-29 as you see our score here as we work our way toward the halfway point of the third quarter. Riven Hill over Brett Beaver, gets the basket. He'll get the one as well. And I believe that'll be on Brett. Yep. That's the second personal on Brett Beaver. Did a nice job after picking up the early foul. Played really clean the rest of the first half.
You know, they took the chance by keeping him in there and letting him still be aggressive, but he's done a good job of not fouling.
Now here's full court pressure again, and they're going to hand it off to Macy Carr and beat that with ease. The lead is 21. Carr in the lane, drop it down to Beaver, baseline, up over Davis. Or makes over Alex Davis, makes another basket. Perhaps
18 points.
It might be a career night for Brett Beaver tonight. Peyton Morgan with a near steal on McCain. Get it down to Davis. Beaver blocks the shot, and he's doing it on the offensive and the defensive end tonight for the Wildcats. And if you're White Plains, you can be very deliberate offensively.
Yes.
Chase, you don't have to score, or you could hand it to McGuirk. He's short on the three. Beaver, though, will get the rebound. The Cats will have another chance. Not loses it. Stolen away. And stolen back by McGuirk. Puts up the shot. Gets the one.
McGuirk just picked his pocket there. The Jacksonville player turned around and McGuirk just took it out of his hands and went back up with it.
And pushed the lead back up to 25 for the Wildcats. And Michael will have a chance for the and one opportunity here.
It's 3 fouls on Alex Gilbert for Jacksonville.
Free throw is good for Michael Scott. And that'll get Drake Preston up and into the ball game. And Michael Scott McGuirk will get a little breather here. And White Plains matches their largest lead of the night at 26. Here's Davis out to Landers. Long three ball in there, and it's no good. And Preston had it, lost it to Vincent. Now it's out of bounds off of Vincent. It'll belong to the Wildcats. D-Mac going to check in for Peyton Morgan, who will get a little breather over here on the bench. Gavin Burridge will inbound the ball along the baseline into Macy Carr. Jackson will quickly backing out of the pressure. Macy dropping it over to Brett Beaver. Double team, kick it right back out over to Burridge. Little head fake, pulls up, jumper on the way, will not go. Carr keeps it alive into Preston, back out to D-Mac, give it back to Burridge. Head fake, back up to D-Mac, and the Wildcats will reset the offense.
Good job that time by the Wildcats. They didn't see anything, so they just brought it back out, and they were able to keep that offense going.
Preston, get it right back to Burridge, and the White Plains, be deliberate. You lead by 26. You don't have to.
Yes.
You don't have to score anymore. There goes Macy Carr down the lane, short on the shot off the front of the iron. Ryven Hill with it, almost loses it, and now retrieves it. He's going to pull back, put up the two-pointer, and it's no good, but the foul is going to be on Gavin Burridge, it looks like.
That will be his third foul.
Second on the team here in the third quarter, both teams with 2 apiece. Hill with the first free throw. You can continue to see Coach Randall substituting liberally here. Austin Bussey back in, Andrew McCarter in as well for the Wildcats.
Letting some of these guys play here.
1 for 2 on the free throws there for Ryven Hill. Michael McGuirk will check back in momentarily. Far out near midcourt. Now Bussey outside. Austin looking to go baseline. Cut off by Vincent. Get it back up top side for Beaver, and they'll reset the look here for the Wildcats. Macy Carr up and over the defense with the shot. Drops it in.
His 15th point so far here.
There goes Ryven Hill trying to get loose on the baseline. That's a nice shot by Ryven Hill.
It was a very good shot. He's a good basketball player.
Beavers got it. Baseline spins around Davis. Off the glass. Won't go. And he will get the foul and shoot 2. And that's going to be on Alex Davis, his 3rd of the night.
Yeah, if your White Plains keep some fresh legs in, you got the big lead. If you're Jacksonville at this point, like we talked about earlier, you got the early game tomorrow. And if they win that early game, they're going to have a rematch with White Plains come Monday afternoon. So Coach Cordell Hunt, I'm sure, wants to grab that win against Jacksonville Christian tomorrow morning at 10:30.
Brad Beaver missed them both. The White Plains with another rebound on the missed free throw, and McGuirk goes up and misses the shot, gets the foul. And so for I don't know how many times we've seen this tonight, multiple opportunities down on one trip for White Plains.
Really has been a great night for these White Plains Wildcats, all of them.
McGuirk drops in the free throw.
When you have McGuirk with almost 30 points, you have Carr with 15, you have Beaver with 18. Those kind of numbers from these guys, that's how you win ball games.
27-point game again for the Wildcats. Hill and the Golden Eagles will work it offensively here. Pulls up, 3 ball in there. And a timeout taken by the Golden Eagles comes with 1:42 remaining in the third quarter. Wildcats basketball on FNN.
Big B Grocery is a locally owned and operated full-line grocery store where you can save big on daily specials. You can pick 5 meats for only $19.99 any day of the week. At Big B Grocery, we sell only Angus beef in our meat department. Stop by and shop our daily specials. At Big B Grocery, we know what it takes to feed a family. You can even save at the checkout because we only charge 7% sales tax. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. Come shop with us at Big B Grocery on Chockalaka Road in Anniston.
J.F. Morgan General Contractor in Anniston is one of the area's leading commercial builders. Whether it's a landmark restaurant, sports stadium and facilities, school or church project, large industrial sites, or community-oriented service facilities, look around and you'll see our work everywhere. From start to finish at J.F. Morgan General Contractor, trust is just one of the things we build well. Located at 1110 Jones Road in Anniston, J.F. Morgan General Contractor.
Out of the Golden Eagle timeout, White Plains will have the basketball. The three-pointer by Ryvan Hill the last time down. Cuts it back down to a 23-point lead for the Cats. The full court pressure employed by the Golden Eagles. White Plains going to beat that ahead to Macy Carr. Now Macy looks to go baseline, cut off in there by Glass. Now White Plains will swing it around and set it back up. Good work coming off a couple screens, pops up for the three, misses it, and it looked like really McCain kind of got into him on that one. That could have been a foul. Officials chose not to call it. So the Golden Eagles down by 24. Hill outside to McCain. Tipped away. Davis rescues it along the baseline. Shot blocked by Beaver. Here's Macy Carr. As we're under a minute to go here in the third. Over to Macy Carr and White Plains. Taking the time. Maybe we'll hold for the final shot here. We'll see.
And they'll just pull it out and take it over the corner. They're counting there. It's a 5-second violation.
And Macy just hesitated a little too long. Coach Randall. He's not happy. Sorry, I get distracted just watching him sometimes.
It happens.
Yeah. So Jacksonville will have the basketball. This is still very unhappy with that play by Macy Carr. Here's Ryvan Hill working against D-Mac. Looking to get open outside. Now he's going to hand it to Vincent. Vincent's going to move with it, get it back to McCain. Spots up with a long rainbow three and off the mark, and the foul over the back for Brett Beaver. And that wasn't a good foul for Brett.
No, that was not, and that it will be his third personal foul.
So Golden Eagles will have it with just under 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A chance to inch a little closer in this one. Josh Glass will do the honors, gets it into McCain. Hands it back up to Hill with 6 seconds remaining. Hill's going to apparently take the final three, puts it up over D-Mac, and that's off the back of the iron. No good, and that's how the third quarter ends. White Plains on top. We're coming back for quarter number 4. It's Wildcats basketball on the Friday Night Network.
Tom Young and all the attorneys of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington are some of the most experienced and respected attorneys in the area. Their firm specializes in personal injury, insurance fraud, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, real estate, and corporate law. The law firm of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington. Call them at 256-235-2240.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
District 40 State Representative K.L. Brown would like to take this opportunity to wish the White Plains Wildcats the best of luck. K.L. Brown is your conservative Republican voice in Montgomery, working hard to make sure that state government is doing its best for everyone in the district. Brown chairs the Children and Senior Advisory Committee while serving on the Agriculture and Forestry and Economic Development and Tourism Committees. As a longtime area business leader, K.L. Brown uses the common sense and leadership skills learned over the years to be a steady, conservative Republican voice for the people in the district. Good luck, Wildcats, from State Representative K.L. Brown.
Fourth quarter underway here at White Plains, and we have a turnover.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds, did he? Okay. So it'll be Jacksonville basketball.
Good night for the White Plains Wildcats all around tonight.
Yeah, they played well. Just kind of slacked off in the third quarter. Ryvan Hill with a nice spin and drive to the basket, lays it in. And it's a 22-point lead for the Wildcats. Let's see if they can put together a little surge here to start this fourth quarter. And nope, they're going to have the turnover as it's rifled through the hands of Peyton Morgan.
And that is frustrating for a coach to see your team have such a big lead, had such a good first half, and then come out here and make these stupid mistakes here.
Yeah. kind of lost a little bit of their focus. Satches in the lane, fouled. And so they get that on Beaver. They fouled him before Beaver got him. Nope, it was on Peyton Morgan. Thought it might be on somebody else. So KJ Satches at the line, shooting 2. Could make this a 20-point game for White Plains. Nope, can't make the first. So we'll have one more coming up. Second free throw is in there for Satches. 21-point lead for the Cats. Let's see if they can kind of refine their rhythm here that they seem to have lost a little bit of. Can happen in a blowout win.
It really can, yeah. And I've seen that happen a lot.
There goes Macy Carr. He gets loose on the baseline. He's going to be fouled. That's going to be on KJ Satches.
It's his 3rd personal foul.
2 free throws coming up here for Macy Carr. Jay Davis ready to check in the game for the Golden Eagles. Drops in the first. Well, I guess we have our answer. They're not going to sit the starters and rest them for tomorrow's game against JCA.
No. Yeah, that's a tough thing as a coach, having a game go late like this and then having to turn around and play at 10:30 in the morning.
Yep. 23-point game now. Davis moves with the ball. Out to Vincent. And Peyton Morgan catches him napping and picks his pocket. Drop it back to McGuirk. Up and drops it in. Gets the foul. And Vincent, the ultimate sin there, if you will, in a basketball game. You commit the turnover and then the foul on the other end.
Yep. And that's kind of the sums up Jacksonville's night.
And McGuirk drops in the free throw. The lead is 26 for the Wildcats. Dylan McAreath will check out as Jalen Jackson checks in now for the Cats. Alex Gilbert is back in as checking out will be Hunter Vincent for the Golden Eagles. Davis working against Jackson, gets some screens, gets left wide open at the free throw line, can't knock down the shot. Macy Carr lost the ball to Satches, blocked by Beaver, and they're going to call the foul on Brett Beaver. And
that will be his 4th.
I think they could have called a foul before that with some of the bull in the China shop moves underneath the basket there, but none were forthcoming. But they'll get Beaver on the foul for the block. KJ Satches, another trip to the line for the Golden Eagles. Makes the first. Second one spins out of there. Macy Carr will pull it down the rebound. Michael McGuirk almost lost the ball, does lose it, now gets it back.
Not your average player would be able to get that ball back and move the way he did. But
so, Chase, here's the ultimate question. Could you have gotten it back?
Of course.
Okay, good answer. Macy Carr drives down the baseline and will draw the foul.
This White Plains team so good at driving in and drawing the foul. We've seen that over and over again tonight.
Yeah, they have done a nice job all around tonight. Macy will battle home the first free throw. Pushes it back to 26 another time for the Cats.
Jesse Wilson checks in the game for Satches.
It's his first appearance of the night.
Yep.
Macy is 1 for 2. Gilbert will clear the rebound. Now Gilbert hands it back outside for Jameer Jackson, and Jackson will set the offense for the Golden Eagles. Blocked by Brett Beaver. Wonder how many blocks he has tonight.
I wish I had kept count of that. I'd like to know.
Tipped away by Beaver, and McGuirk's got it. Coming to string it down the floor, lays it up for Carr, and he's fouled from behind.
And they'll whistle out an intentional foul there.
Yeah. Josh Glass. Intentional foul, so get the free throws and the basketball.
Yep. And a whole new 5 will be coming on board here.
Glass quite proud of himself with the intentional foul as he gets some applause from the fans over the way. And starters are going to hit the bench, probably done for the night, other than Mason Carr, and they'll pull him out once he makes the free throw. And it is a 28-point game now for the Wildcats. They lead at 70-42.
And what a game for Carr, McGuirk, and Beaver. It has been an excellent night for those guys.
And a timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. As White Plains will have it when we come back. They lead it by 28 on FNN.
Welcome to Calhoun County, Alabama, your natural attraction. We have invigorating outdoor activities, amazing cultural sites, mouth-watering food, and southern hospitality, all wrapped into one amazing vacation destination. Whether you're looking for a relaxing overnight getaway or for a one-of-a-kind escapade, Calhoun County boasts an incredible selection of outdoor recreational opportunities. Calhoun County is the natural attraction, centrally located between Atlanta and Birmingham, with plenty of fun and memories waiting to be made. Come to Calhoun County, Alabama, a natural attraction.
Does neck, back pain, or headaches impact your life? At Bolton Chiropractic Center, our goal is to help you live pain-free by discovering the benefits of chiropractic care. Our caring and compassionate staff, led by Dr. Tony Bolton and Dr. Chris Law, are committed to keeping pain from impacting your life. Our office is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including spinal decompression and digital x-rays.
Pain is impacting your life. Give us a call at 256-835-3511 or visit us online at boltonchiro.com.
The chance to make this a 30-point game and give us a running clock if they can just get a basket in,
Yes.
Chase. We're pulling hard for them.
Yes, we are.
Get it in for Drake Preston, and Drake will hand it back out now for Andrew McCarter. Now to Gavin Burridge. And White Plains going to look for a wide open shot before they shoot it. I'm sure that's been the instruction there. Justin Foster, though, is going to turn it over. So miss an opportunity for us.
Yes, missed an opportunity. But if they keep playing the way they have, they'll get a steal right here and take it to the other end. Let's see if these guys right here can play to the level of their, because they play these guys in practice every day.
Outside shot for Jameer Jackson, misses the shot. Justin Foster has it, and that's going to be a travel as he goes to the floor. Jalen Jackson going to check in for Gavin Burridge. And the Golden Eagles will have another chance. Offensively, Jameer Jackson outside for three. He burns it in there. So much for the 30-point lead.
Yeah.
Jalen Jackson out near midcourt. A little close for comfort there. Austin Bussey with it. Going to go baseline cut off. McCarter puts up the three. No. Tipped out by Foster. That'll be out of bounds off of him, so it'll be Golden Eagle basketball.
Tell the Wildcats bench stood up for that one, wanting that one to go in.
So Jay Davis back to work for the Golden Eagles offensively. They trail by 25. He goes right around everybody. He's going to lay it in, and he'll get the and one opportunity. Drops this back to a 24-point lead, 23-point lead. And McCarter gets the foul. White Plains now with Jalen Jackson running the point. Preston will touch it for the Wildcats. And there's a charge called on Drake Preston. So Jacksonville going to try to maybe get this down under 20 here, Chase.
These guys have come off the bench playing well for Jacksonville. Another foul called. I believe that will be on Preston.
On Andrew McCarter.
McCarter.
And first free throw is good by Jesse Wilson there.
His first point of the game.
Makes them both. And full court pressure from the Golden Eagles as they are down by 20 now. And throw away by Jalen Jackson.
Good experience for these guys for White Plains, getting to come in and play in a big game like this, big area game.
Well, you're seeing Jacksonville chip away at the lead as a bad shot taken there by Jay Davis, and the rebound pulled down by Justin Foster. McCarter's got it, kick it out. Austin Bussey, no. And the rebound by Jesse Wilson for the Golden Eagles. Now Jacksonville will back it back out. And we'll see the clock run for a few minutes here. Pull up for Gilbert is good. The lead is under 20 for the first time in a long time. Jalen Jackson almost loses the ball. We'll get it back up for Preston. Drake can hit the three ball, going over to Austin Bussey. Bussey's going to go down the lane, puts up the shot, and that's over everything. And Glass will go ahead to Gilbert. Gilbert off the baseline, off balance shot. And there's a foul. As Glass again with a hard foul.
We're at the 1-and-1 now.
So they'll come down and shoot the 1-and-1. Glass with a smile on his face. Seems to be quite proud of the two hard fouls, doesn't he?
Yes. He likes it even better when the fans are yelling at him.
Yeah. It's a 1-and-1 opportunity for Justin Foster, trying to get his name in the scoring column, and he's going to miss the free throw. The rebound by Wilson, and the Golden Eagles will have it. Glass with a little hesitation move and banks it off the glass.
Nice job there by Glass.
Timeout taken by Coach Randall. He's seen enough with 16-point lead now with 2:37 to go. Wildcats basketball on the Friday Night Network.
Tom Young and all the attorneys of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington are some of the most experienced and respected attorneys in the area. Their firm specializes in personal injury, insurance fraud, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, real estate, and corporate law. The law firm of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington. Call them at 256-235-2240.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
And White Plains has decided to put the starters back on the floor as its lead is down to 16. Michael McGuirk and company back out there after the timeout. And I think Coach Randall had seen enough and decides he wants to go ahead and keep this one maintained here.
That's right. You know, you still got 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the game. You don't want it to get too close. So put some starters back in, let them get some more minutes, maybe extend the lead a little bit more and put them other guys back in.
Yeah, certainly.
Anything can happen in this amount of time.
Exactly, and you can certainly got your ball handlers in. Brett Beaver is wide open. He's fouled. Gilbert will commit the personal. Brett will go to the line.
Brett Beaver with 18 points so far tonight.
Fourth personal there on Gilbert. As Brett drops in the free throw. Yeah, you'd expect them to play a minute or so here and maintain or push the lead back up a little bit. Rattles home both of them. And the lead is 18 again for White Plains. Jameer Jackson going to be fouled on the way to the hole.
Peyton Morgan with that foul.
That'll be his third. And Jackson misses the free throw. Makes the second. So the lead is 17. Here's Morgan ahead. Peyton cut off on the baseline. Give it back up to Macy Carr. Carr will go back to Morgan, and White Plains taking their time. As well they should. Brett Beaver has it knocked away from behind. It'll still be White Plains basketball as we're under 2 to go in this one.
Girls got a monumental win. Boys getting a win. Good night over area rival Jacksonville.
And the basket good. So I was looking down and didn't see who made it. Jackson puts up the shot, won't go. Tipped out, and D-Mac will have it for the Cats. And they will bring it back up the floor now. Up by 19. Macy Carr working against glass. There's D-Mac over to Macy Carr. And White Plains just looking to run clock. Unless they get a wide open shot, I think.
I'm gonna just pass it around the top.
Morgan with a little hesitation goes around everybody. Going to be fouled on the drive. He'll go to the line. And he will shoot 2 as that'll stop the clock with 1:06 to go. And Coach Randall going to put everybody back in as he maintained and actually extended the lead back a little bit. I think he also probably wanted to get all those guys' attention to say, hey, you don't have to play. You can't just go out here and give it all away.
Coach Randall's been at this a while. He knows how to prove points to his players. And that, I'm sure he proved one to them there.
Lane violation there on the missed free throws by Peyton Morgan. He looks like done for the night. And the Golden Eagles will have it down by 19. Long three by Jackson is no good. As Wilson gets the rebound and taken away by Justin Foster. And Foster is going to have the foul on the reach in by, I believe, Glass.
Yeah, that will be Josh Glass. His third.
And Foster at the line for the Cats with under a minute to go. Too hard on the free throw, no good. Misses them both. Lane violation against White Plains. Here's Landers with the basketball, working against Preston. Gonna hand it down to Wilson. Spins, little soft shot won't go. And there is a hard foul. Again underneath.
It'll be
Preston.
Jesse Wilson with that foul. See if Drake Preston can get some points on the board here.
Makes the first.
His first point of the game.
And Drake has them both. So the lead 21 again for the Wildcats. Glass will handle it outside right now. Fires up the prayer that does not answer. White Plains will get it ahead for Austin Bussey. Ball stolen away by Gilbert. I don't know if he tried to dunk that or what, but missed the shot, put back by the Golden Eagles. Here's Preston, loses the ball. It's on the floor, and it's out of bounds off of White Plains. With only 1 second to go, Wildcats are going to get the win tonight. And they are going to move to 4-0 in area play, and that will do it on the shot by Glass, who hits the top of the glass. 76-57, Cats win it by 19. And a convincing and dominating performance on the boys' side of things tonight.
Absolutely, great game from those three guys. Michael McGuirk, Macy Carr, and Brett Beaver had an outstanding game.
Indeed they did. It was just a good night overall for the Cats tonight, Chase, as they win all 3 ball games here on the floor tonight at White Plains. And really the most memorable, obviously, was that win by the girls tonight over the Golden Eagles.
So that was a fun game. I'm glad I got to be a part of this, and glad I got to be a part of 2 good games here as the Wildcats beat Jacksonville.
Chase, thanks for stepping in and stepping up tonight. Enjoyed doing the games with you, my friend, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the coming weeks as well.
Absolutely, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right, for our producer, Jake Jacobs, for Chase Robinson, I'm Grady Sapp. This has been White Plains Wildcats basketball on the Friday Night Network. Good night, everyone.
This has been White Plains Wildcats basketball, presented this season on FNN by the White Plains Basketball Boosters. Today's game has been presented by Tom and Christy Young, J.F. Morgan General Contractor, Big B Grocery, Tony Bolton Chiropractic, Crawford Office Supply, and State Representative K.L. Brown. The basketball boosters would also like to thank Noble Bank, Phil Bussey, Chris Tillery, and Stan McCarter for supporting coverage of the games this season. Make sure you join us for the next White Plains Wildcats game right here on FNN. The voice of the Wildcats is the Friday Night Network.
This has been an exclusive sports production of FNN, the Friday Night Network.